Well, good evening. My name is Wilfredo Morel, and Executive Director and founder of Arts 10566. And I really want to thank everyone for being here. And I think that you owe yourself a round of applause, really. This is a historical moment because not so much for what we call Arts 10566, but for our community. Okay, somebody say, "Oh, Wilfredo, no. This is us. It is us doing." I would like to introduce and basically to call right here our board chair, Valerie Swan. Can you please come and join us, please? And I'm going to pass the mic to my board chair because I had to say that when it comes to community, it is community advisory that put things like this. We do have a board, we do have teachers, but then when it comes to community, I said, you know what, let's do this. And I would like to introduce my board chair, Valerie Swan. I'm putting her on the spot. And then you can introduce the...
Yes, you are putting me on the spot, and I do love you for doing that. Anyway, as Wilfredo said, we are really grateful for all of you supporting Arts 105 and especially supporting the youth of our community. It is really important. They grow up to be wonderful, wonderful people. I'm a proud person because I know a person that grew up out of the Youth Bureau and became Dr. Farris. So Arts 10566 does produce wonderful musicians as well as artists. Let me introduce the rest of the board to you. There's Millie. Hi. There's Jenna Farris, who's also on the board. There's Michael McDermott, who's not here at the moment. There's Joanne Dunn is also on the board. There are a few other people, but the advisory board, the board, Reverend Phillips, we could not do what we do without all of you. So that I thank you for that. And with that being said, I'm going to turn it over to the superintendent, the mayor of the city of Peekskill, to cut the ribbon, because we are so happy to have an administrative space after 3 years.
Good evening. My name is David Mauricio. It's a pleasure to be here. I had an opportunity to meet Wilfredo in July, and once you meet Wilfredo, you are bonded through your heart forever. And this is a great space. I heard about it. I was sharing with him when I was interviewing and visiting Peekskill. I stayed at the Holiday Inn and always wondered what this space is. And now I know what it is and what it will be. And so we are fully aboard and on board and supportive of the arts. We know you cannot develop a child if you don't develop their creativity. And so very supportive of the staff and your leadership and your board's leadership, and our board and our administrators are fully on board, and we support this work. So thank you. Thank you for being a partner.
On behalf of the city of Peekskill, we appreciate all the work that you've done in this community. Wilfredo with Arts 10566. On a personal level, I appreciate your leadership and your innovative, nonstop work and commitment to our children in this community. I remember when it was just called Kylie Arts 10566 because we had one small space, and you've expanded it from Kylie Center to the schools, now to your own central location for Arts 10566. So you deserve more than a round of applause. You deserve a lot of love from this community for what you do. And I haven't found a person as passionate about what they do like I see it in you. There are a lot of people who carry passion in their heart. They believe in what they believe in. They feel how they feel. You won't compromise anything for our children, and you've made that clear. You don't play politics. You don't play religion. You play the future for our children, and I will always support you, respect you, and love you for that. And congratulations to Arts 10566. And last but not least, he's been able to bring, look at the people in this room. I mean, there are some people in this room that would not be in this room or not be in the same room together if it weren't for you and the board members of Arts 10566. We have Deb Malone for the Hudson Valley Chamber of Commerce, the school superintendent. Business owners are here. Community members are here. School board members are here. Deputy Mayor Kathy Talbot is here. Everybody's here. Somebody that represents everywhere is here. So thank you and congratulations. Let's cut this ribbon. Yes. You have the honors. Don't cut the kids. Don't cut the kids. Don't cut the kids. Don't plan. Here we go. Wait, we're going to count three. 1, 2, 3. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so we are here at 2 John Walsh Boulevard in Peekskill, New York at the grand opening of Arts 10566 with Wilfredo Morel. Wilfredo, first I want to say thank you, but how do you feel, man? You came a long way nonstop. How do you feel?
Oh my God, it feels great. It feels more than great, really. It's one thing is what you do with the children and their family, and the other thing is when you come together as a family, as a community, and it's what's happening right now. As you mentioned it before, I mean, look around the room. Okay, you have faith-based, leaders. You have politicians. You have everyone, but everyone is with one mission, and the mission is our children.
Yes.
And to me, it's like the most amazing outcome.
There you go. Now, speaking of the mission, many may not know about Arts 10566. Give them a little bit of an insight of what Arts 10566 is about.
Arts 10566, there's 3 basics to that. Number 1 is to bring resources to children and family in public housing. Number 2 is provide an incentive, especially to the artist. Very often, we utilize the service of artists and all that, but then we don't reimburse them or anything like that. So Arts 10566 maintain and basically keep providing them with a payment. And the third is the changing of this whole thing about public housing, changing the perception of a community like Peekskill that is thriving, that yet we are on a financial and economical burst, but what about my community in housing? What about my community at Bowman? What about my community in Dunbar Heights? I want them to also be part of the whole equation, and I want to change people's mind. It's not all about the arts. It's not all about the businesses. It is about our community, and that's Arts 10566 is to change that perception. I want people to come to the Kylie. I want people to interact with our folks, basically, who are the true champion. I'm sorry, I'm not just...
No, it's fine, because you got the passion. People need to see that. So one thing I can say I appreciate a lot about Wilfredo is he wasn't afraid to bring this to the communities that were missing out. He wasn't afraid to bring this to the children that probably didn't even realize how much fun they would have participating in such a program. And as a person who participated from the beginning, I got to see so many children smile, laugh. They were painting, they were drawing, they were singing, they were dancing. They were just enjoying the arts, but not even realizing they were enjoying their own creativity. Now, as an artist yourself, what inspires you the most about the work you do?
What inspires me the most is that my work is work that really promote social justice.
Yes.
It promote equality, and more important is bring community together.
Yes.
And that's I cannot ask for anything else.
There you go.
It is true being a visual artist and do all that, but when you start really becoming a true sculptor of community and people, man, you cannot go wrong with that.
There you go.
So I encourage other artists to please, you don't have to be part of Art 10566, but you can do your own thing, and small thing, but that's the thing.
So listen, I just want to say thank you all for tuning in, and once again to Wilfredo and the entire Arts 10566 management and team, congratulations, and we wish you nothing but continued success. God bless and peace from one of the greatest cities on earth, Peekskill, New York.
Thank you, guys. Here again. As the mayor said, look around you and just, it is what we call true community building, through partnership. And when we talk about partnership, very often we talk about MOU or memorandum of understanding and everything about grants or whatever. But what happens when those things are not there? How do we bridge each other? How do we connect? And one last thing is sustainability. Remember that sustainability is us. It's us coming together with those little resources and really shining and going and bringing the people that need it the most, and it's our community. Do not forget our community in Peekskill. Peekskill is changing for the better, but at the same time, we need to encourage our community to be in the forefront. If they can, it's because they don't want to, but because we need to educate them, we need to bring them out. And that's one thing that I want to remind you. Keep doing that. They want to be part, but we really need to help them. And without any further ado, I think that also one thing is that I'm going to ask our coordinator, Eileen, who is an amazing human being, who's going to tell us about the work that you see around you, and then from there we're going to go into the real treat.
The real treat, yes. Hello, everyone. My name is Eileen Sullivan. I'm the new Arts 10566 Program Coordinator. Thank you, Wilfredo. Thank you, Valerie and the board, very much. I just wanted to let you know that most of the stuff on the walls you see is all student-generated. It's all from the youth. There's backdrops from some of the plays that they've done. There's their drawings. Obviously, we have the Ovation strings here. And just to let you know, there's our schedule, and we have future programming, and we have our strings. And we couldn't do this without you. We could not do this without the community. We could not do this without your support. And just to let you know, I am thoroughly thrilled to be working with all of these children and all of these wonderful teachers and all of these wonderful people. And I'm even more thrilled, as Mayor Rainey said, of all the different people that are representative, the business owners, the community members, everybody that's here. I found the job that fits me perfectly, and I really hope that the rest of the community finds that these children are our future. And please just embrace them, because that's all they really need. Thank you so very much. I'd like to introduce Susan Feldman, who's the teacher, our teaching artist for our Ovation Strings 10566, Arts 10566 Ovation Strings. And I'm going to let Susan introduce the children.
Thank you. Thank you. We are fresh off of our performance at the Paramount Center Saturday night, so we are ready to and eager to play for you today. The children started at the end of May, and I would say they may have had 20 lessons, an hour a lesson, once a week. And they are remarkable. I taught in public schools for 36 years. I have never had such responsible children to teach in all those years. They're really remarkable. So, without further ado, we're going to play for you.
First, we're going to play Mississippi Hot Dog.
Say that one more time. Mississippi. Good.
First, we're going to play Mississippi Hot Dog.
Good.
another round of applause to our children in the string class. It is also important for you to know that the string class is a collaboration between the Daisy Chaplin Foundation and Arts 10566 with great support from our local Rotary Club, an individual like yourself. It is also safe to say that as we reach the end of year and the beginning of a new year, Arts 10566 basically function by one contributor. So you're generous as for the past 5 years, our local businesses has been remarkably supporting us. It's coming another year. We do intend to follow and to basically try to get some grants within the partnership with the school district, which has been like, Wilfredo, we got you. Our businesses, other artists, arts organizations that have basically called us. So it is all about partnership. It is all about sustainability, as I said from the very beginning. There is food out there. We don't want to take it back. And I would like to also mention that we have another community advisor who is right here. Can you raise your hand? Joanne, thank you. Another person who made it happen. Again, I thank you so much. I thank you so much because it is about us, and I really mean it. If we do not come together and make this thing happen, believe me, it just, money, public money is drying out. Foundations are there, and they're struggling. So keep that in mind. Thank you, everyone. Let's eat, and let's continue with the party. Also, John Ferrer, right there, classical guitarist. Thank you, John. Thank you. And I believe that John is also on Sunday or Saturday at the Peekskill at the Bean Runner. So again, thank you, John, for being here. Valerie, anybody else that I forgot or anything? I just our board chair. Thank you, because she really had to put up for the line. Like, Wilfredo.
This is what I like to say. I like to kill him, but
Yeah. I gotta find my scissors too.
we are partners in crime. And certainly, like I said before, we could not have done this without all of you. Mayor Rainey, thank you for your continued support of the arts. You know, Mike, I haven't done this in 5 years, so I forget that you're supposed to hold the mic and look at the camera and all of that. You know, I'm out of practice. But thank you all for coming. Please continue to support all of the youth, all of their efforts in the city of Peekskill. And if you would like to make a contribution, we have cards on the table. And if you sign a card, you can even have a piece of chocolate. How's that? Because it's really not that expensive to support a youth in our community. Your $80 contribution. We have a waiting list, just let me say this, we have a waiting list right now of 196 kids that are not in the program. And the only reason they're not in the program is we don't have the funding to continue to pay the artists. Because 90% of the funding that we do have really goes to the artists to support the program, which is free to all of the kids in the city. So we welcome your support. We'll even take your checks and your credit card this evening. Thank you for coming.
God bless. Thank you, everyone. Enjoy. Thank you, Mike. Thank you.